For my Year 12 multimedia major work, I set out to create an animated short film using numerous tools and effects found in software packages mainly from the Adobe Design Suite. I intended to use Adobe Photoshop, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere, Cinema 4D, Adobe Animate, and Apple's GarageBand. As a result of this comprehensive project, I believe that I have created a unique, high-quality work that will entertain my audience. Frame-by-frame animation changes the contents of the stage in every frame. It is best suited to complex animation in which an image changes in every frame instead of simply moving across the stage. Frame-by-frame animation increases file size more rapidly than tweened animation. In this style, Animate CC, formerly Flash CC, stores a value for each complete frame. Usually one frame of the animation sequence at a time appears on the stage. To help position and edit a frame-by-frame animation, onion skinning allows the animator to view 2 or more frames at once. Onion skinning color coding allowed me to distinguish between past, future, and present frames. These onion skin frames that move away from the active frames become increasingly transparent. This section of the work demonstrates the use of rotoscoping in Adobe Animate. This was done by adding video files to the animation timeline and adjusting the settings to suit the initial animation. For example, changing the frame rate from 60 to 24. Once the settings are completed, a layer can be added on top of the video file and the drawing process can begin. I attempted frame skipping in the video file to reduce time spent in this section. I was hoping to only draw half of the frames. However, viewing the finished product showed me that the animation was jumpy and choppy. To overcome this problem, I was forced to go back to the file and draw each individual frame as they appeared on the original video. This section depicts the process of design of the landscape for certain scenes. A rock outline is drawn using a jagged stroke to create the base of the scenery. This was done using a basic Photoshop brush using 100% hardness and flow. This creates a solid stroke needed for the outline. This section also demonstrates scenery drawing, detailing a shading technique used for the shadowing of objects. Solid, thin lines are drawn across an object in different lengths and densities. This gives the effect of darker shadows when viewed from a distance of the camera in the scene. The directions of the line is also important to distinguish each object from one another. Cinema 4D is a 3D modeling program that was used to create and implement 3D objects into the primarily 2D animation. In this section, I'm creating the chain used in the final scene of the film. The process involved creating a donut-type shape for one section of the chain, molding it to be more symmetrical, and then duplicating the object several times. After this, a physics reactor is added to all the objects, meaning, as the name implies, the objects are now impacted by physics and gravity. The links will collide into one another and react to solid objects such as a floor. Initially, I struggled to implement and animate the physics of the chain, but after watching a short tutorial, I was able to set the parameters correctly and create the animation. GarageBand is a program designed by Apple to easily create songs using primarily the incorporated MIDI keyboard. This section demonstrates the use of the MIDI keyboard for the synth and percussion section. Extending the piece is as easy as duplicating a previously created melody and placing it further forward in the score. The song can be recorded based on each instrumental section and edited in further detail to ensure the song plays according to the beat and time signature.